And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy summer. I love it. It's Tuesday. I'm down here at the car yard. I'm pulling some quick car videos together over here in Wagga. And I'm moving more cars than free beer at a barbecue on a Saturday down by the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently sitting in an STX Trail 2015 model, $16,990. If you want to get yourself into a cheap little car that's going to do the job, you'll fit a nice little family in the back of this bad boy. 117,000 kilometres on the clock. And let me tell you, it's fantastic. It's a manual. If you can't drive a manual, there's not much I can do for you in that particular scope of endeavour. That's something that I recommend you go out and learn how to do. Do you know why I think you should learn how to do it? Because manual cars are generally a little bit cheaper these days when you can find them. And they're an excellent safety device because the types of people who want to steal your car more often than not these days, as the world turns, don't know how to drive a manual. So you're pretty safe. It's an extra security device. Who would have thought that that would save the day? But let me tell you, thieves seem to struggle to drive a manual. So there's a double-edged sword there. It's well worth it. It's cheaper and it's a safety device. Go out and learn how to drive a manual if you don't know how to do it. It's an excellent skill to have. Now, let's have a bit of a look at this car. So an STX Trail in red. So obviously being that it's red, it goes faster than all the other cars you could possibly get except for the other red ones. That's how colour scheme and car speed works. It's got the bonnet guards already on there. We come around the back here and there are a few bumps and bruises. I got nothing to hide, I tell it like it is. But you're spending 16, 17 grand on a little car. You know, there's a certain amount of life that these cars have experienced. And like we humans, they develop a few bumps and bruises along the way. We've got the tow kit all hooked up here. That's all ready to go. So if you got to do a little bit of towing, you can. But other than that, you've got yourself a tidy little manual automobile. It's nice, it's well kept, well looked after. And I can have you in this today for $16,990. Now, plenty of boot space. You've got the little blind in the back to help you cover up your gear. These Nissans, they give you these little dividers there, so if you've got to separate out your groceries or anything like that, they've got the nice little jigsaw puzzle in the back here. It does or doesn't make any difference to your day, and it does have a proper spare wheel. Now, it is only the temporary, it's a space saver, but these days where a lot of cars don't have any spare wheel at all, that is a superpower. Now, we're going to have a bit of a look from this angle, because it does always look good from this angle, I reckon. And into the back seat, of course, you do have the air vents in the back there. Keep the kids cool. We don't want them to cook. I know it's summer. I don't know about it being climate change, but I do know about it being bloody summer in Australia, therefore it's hot. And the aircon, as you can hear it there humming away, is doing an excellent job. Now we'll climb on back here into the middle of the car. We'll have a bit of a look at it. There's that almighty manual gear stick. I think all the kids should learn how to do that. I think it's a pretty important skill. You've got a CD player, so for those of you in my generation who still have CDs, this can do the job. Now there is a bit of a tech issue or screen issue there, that's part of it, but the camera still works. And again, $16,990, you can't have everything in a used car, ladies and gentlemen. That's just not how the world works. We'll come on over here and we'll have a bit of a look. So 1,117 kilometres with the added on little 100 there at the back. So, you know, you've got realistically for a car of this age, it hasn't done a lot of work. Now, the lady who owned it was a Junie local. So, you know, we're going to keep this thing here. It was bought here originally all those years ago, and now it's back in our lovely custody until you guys come on in and buy it. So you give me a call on 0421 349 397. I'll have you in this bad boy. I can have you in it today.